Also on Global, trafficked Indian farm workers in idyllic Italy. Labourers who work the prosperous fields are described as modern-day slaves. And the social world of dolphins and whales. They're more like us than you think. This is Global. Now, Italy's marshlands south of Rome were drained to make it into the prosperous agricultural hub it is today. Well, farm produce from that province is exported all over Europe, but a BBC investigation has revealed that many of the Indian labourers who work in these fields are subjected to conditions that are described by experts as modern-day slavery. Well, with first-hand accounts from those Indian farm workers, here's Rahul Joglekar.
Amandeep, not his real name, has worked the land in Italy for 10 years. He paid 10,000 euros to be smuggled from Jalandhar in Punjab. To him, this was his route out of poverty. But his dreams were never fulfilled.
We have paid thousands of euros, and all of us have to work for years to repay the debt. Our earnings are so low. Sometimes it takes 5 years just to repay the traffickers. Then there are farm owners who don't pay what they promise. For instance, I know a farmer who is owed 1,000 euros, but he's been paid only 300. And I know other farm workers who are owed 6,000 to 7,000 euros.
Amandeep is now legal in Italy, but still lives in the fear of gang masters. As we drove around Latina province, we saw Indian workers in nearly every field, including women. Many were too scared to speak. They told us off camera that they had suffered physical abuse and intimidation. The story of the farmers we have spoken to is by no means unique. Thousands of men leave northern India to come and work in fields like this one in Italy, looking for a livelihood. Instead, they get caught up in a web of exploitation and debt. And oftentimes, because many of them don't speak a word of Italian, they have no one to turn to. But one Italian man is trying to help. Marco Mizzolo runs a migration charity and organized a protest last year on behalf of Indian workers in Italy. He estimates about 30,000 Indians work in the agricultural sector. His research also suggests many farm workers turn to illegal substances to relieve their pain.
The problem in Latina has been evolving. This is a new phenomenon, just a few years old. We did a survey and we found many Indian farm workers are consuming drugs. They are using drugs like opium and other illegal substances. They are using these not so much to get high, but to deal with the strenuous and physically demanding work they do in the fields.
The mayor of Latina admits there is a problem. In 2015, when raids were conducted, he found 70% of the workers were working in Italy illegally.
In Italia, in effetti, questo problema è stato sottovalutato
In Italy, this problem has been underestimated. Politicians don't want to deal with this problem. I have been trying a lot of things, but first what needs to be done is raise awareness about this issue. Not many people in Latina even know what is going on here.
Latina looks like the perfect tourism destination with its unspoiled golden beaches and fresh green fields. Every evening, tourists flock to the beach. But not very far away, Amandeep lives in a house with 4 other men. He still wants to build a better life in Italy and one day hopes that his wife and children will join him. Rahul Joglekar, BBC News.